Hello and welcome to my Sunday from. So today I have a mukbang, and to drink I have an orange drink, 0 calorie, zero sugar. It's just orange soda, Star brand. And then I made French fries. I made 2 hot dogs and prison style pizza. And so Core for Santos, my ex, was today, and today is like, I don't know, it's a somber day. Because why? Because I got what I wanted. I got my high profile case for my attorney that was hired for Alex Eden Enamorado, which we need for him to get his case more visible. It's a win-win in my opinion, because it was a waste of taxpayer money. Brie is not a real person. She's not a human being. She's a rat, a demonic possessed snatched body. She's a skinwalker. In my opinion, it was a waste of taxpayer money to take her back in the first place. They weren't doing anything about the kid. CPS was not involved. Therefore, it was a waste of taxpayer money. The priority in this household, in which is, embattled with domestic violence, is, the fact that we have to preserve the life of the child. It's not about the parents whom choose to continue this behavior basically publicly, because there's been public incidents as well. And, there's a minor next door, there's a minor in their custody. She has custody, some, rights to her other child. And obviously, this is not what we want in our residential areas. So, obviously, you know what? Get that case out of here, because it's not doing anything for the people. If you want to do something for the people, throw them both in jail and protect that child. This is really good. As much as he aggravated me for stalking me for so long, it's like, you know, he's hurting everybody else and you can't see that, but you're protecting the rat that's his hype man. She's just as guilty as harming and causing harm to the public as he is. It's crazy. Did you not see what happened to Perez Hilton? I can go on and on because their victim list is so lengthy. You know? But Brie thinks she's the new Poltrona in town. Let me tell you something. He gave her a side hug like that was his baby sister. His ugly baby sister. His ugly baby stepsister. hmm After she paid all that money, she's like, I'm not gonna put you out. You can stay in jail for a few days. If I gotta pay on that. But I love my baby daddy. These are good. I bought cooking wine so I could make my Asian recipes like a little bit more, popping. And I think it was the best idea ever. I got it today. And it came in the same delivery. I got those, like that Fortnite tumbler. I bought some straws. They're like skinny straws, but they're like clear gel looking ones. And they're all the Fortnite colors. I was like, that would look so cool. So I could replace that straw that looked like a rat bit it. I was like, Brie Olsen got into this box. It's too bad for your birthday. But I got the replacement straws today. They're like $5 for like 12 or something. I would have showed y'all my haul, but it was so basic. It's like cooking wine, replacement straws, and like I don't even know. Mm. I bought a faja. I bought a faja so I could lose all this extra girth. Mm-hmm. Mama's been eating. I can't stop. Like when I eat hot dogs, I grow so big, like wide. And that's what I bought. I bought a pack of hot dogs and a pack of sausage, and I thought I would just like eat here and there other stuff so I won't get bored. But to be honest, every time I get pregnant, I only eat hot dog. Mm-hmm. I only eat hot dog and like ramen and oatmeal. And if you invite me to eat, I can't say no. Like I literally can't. I cannot. I'll go eat that too. Mm-hmm. But I think the baby likes certain foods. I always think that the baby likes certain foods, and I'm so basic. I'm like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try different things. I'm not pregnant, but I'm just saying. Mm. I made too much food. But I got lunch tomorrow. Lunch and breakfast. I was actually planning on doing a photo shoot, but then I decided that I didn't like my idea. So, because lately I've been like winging everything, like just take picture here, take picture there, and like I really didn't think, too much about it. And it's so like it's so much easier now. But I couldn't imagine like exploding immediately. Like I'm still projected to explode, but I couldn't imagine doing that and having to like literally, you know what I mean? Front on the lineup. Mm, but I do have like a platform. Like I made a platform when I had Twitter. I literally was like, I was literally like platform influencer. Some apps are cool. Like, if they don't rely on socializing. because I'm antisocial. But other than that, like, you know what I mean? Other than that, I'm like, no new boys, no new friends. But anyway, lately I've been doing spa stuff. And my thing right now is bleaching my teeth with that Zoom stuff. And it's working like so good. Like it changed my mouth, like the way it looks. And I had plans to go hang out, but I got so busy, and then like everybody was saying that it was gonna rain and flood, and I was like, what? Or that it was so flooded and that it was rainy and it was nasty and humid. And today it was gonna do that too. I was like, well, that sucks. Or what's today? But I don't want you to feel sorry for me about the story about my ex. You know, I know a lot of y'all. I don't mean to laugh at you because like I was going through it and I was wondering why, you know, why I didn't get sympathy. Like I didn't get anybody coming in and being like, hey, you know what, I support you. I can see, you know, that you're still doing whatever and, you know, this troll. But like, you know, like it never happened. And it made me feel ugly. Like I felt like heartbroken inside. Like why is everybody quiet on the lineup? It made me feel like ostracized because I didn't have nobody to talk to. I was just sitting here talking to y'all, and then I didn't get feedback or interactions, or nobody opened up a, you know, a discussion. No, there was no thread, no boards, no nothing. I was like, what is going on? And so I was like, kind of a little bit distressed about it, and just a little bit, and it made me kind of depressed about it. And I was like, well, you know what, I have a new man. My man loves me and he treats me like a fucking queen. So, you know what? I know it'll all work out in the end because I've already, you know, I'm already doing my duty, my due diligence, you know? Like I picked him. You're welcome. I picked him. He likes to be called him. You're welcome. But what I'm saying is like, boy, did time fly? Like time flies when you know what I mean. You're doing your own thing and having fun. You don't have to be dragged down by fucking dead weight. Mm-mm. So, so I was like, you know, thinking like we have to catch up, but like that's just, I don't know. I feel like it's impossible, don't you? I feel like I feel like we're doing so great, but I don't want to ask you to pray for Sunday and then you forget that I went through something. I don't I don't want y'all to do something for a baby out of context. Like there's no origin story behind it. You know what I mean? Because then the interest becomes disingenuine. And we don't do sketchy shit on this channel. You know, but time will tell. And like I said, I'll be back as I do my thing. I really don't see any harm that was done by not clarifying that. Like I really don't. There's no way I could have worded it better because whenever you're in situations, it's like, you say certain things and then people just stop believing you. You word things a certain way and then everybody's like, oh, she wants to go viral. And then they just start badgering you, coming up with, um, you know, fan, fan fiction, making up rumors, gossip, and literally writing new headlines that include stupid things that could never happen in any situation that I've ever been. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be overexposed. I know the situations in domestic violence are very serious and they easily turn deadly every single day. So, as much as I want to raise awareness for my situation, because I don't know if he's going to come back and do this again, but I do know that I wish it would stop. And I do know that I do wish for the best for Sunday because he's a person. It's a human being. He's tiny, but he's a human being. And he's worth it. Like, he's a part of the community, he's a part of the world. And I think everybody matters. Um, Everybody's like, stop worrying, put it in God's hands, and just let it be. But I don't believe that we made it this far by doing that. I believe that we made it this far because we cared enough, you know, to bust doors open and take names. That's how we made it this far. We weren't sitting around worried about making friends, counting follower gain. We're literally boots on the ground. Every opportunity that comes knocking at our doors. And we go out and we do our thing each and every time. I get paid to protect our freedoms. I get paid to protect patrol. I get paid to serve. And that, to me, is the best part of it. What are you, crazy? When they say slice of the American pie, well, there you go. You know, some of the things that I have done in life, my kids aren't ashamed of. They can go to school and they can brag endlessly, tirelessly, through class on end. And that is so important to me. In the era of lonely fans model, you know, there needs to be, there needs to be a ceiling net worth. There needs to be, you know, yeah, there needs to be, a certain caveat. hmm If Brie Olson and Ashley Vino are doing it, if Courtney Clenny is doing it, which Brie Olson quoted Courtney Clenny today before the trial. I actually threatened the DA on live stream. And she started laughing about the domestic violence incident, which is why they threw them to the street. Say, we know you're getting beat at home, Brie Olson, but this is not what taxpayers paid us for. hmm But if you want custody of your kid, come back, you know, asking the right way, you know, not like a coward or disgrace to women. Same goes for whoever fathered that child. Because, you know what I mean? I can't see them raising that child. I really can't. I think they're going to be together until he's 18. All together, all three of them. I think that's the farthest stretch of truth. You know? Especially because if you count back how many days he's been here at my building. You know, they never asked me for forgiveness. He never, he was always on the phone with her. He never does anything but mess with people around here. Say crazy shit. Like I told you, he was saying crazy shit about his homie. And then, where's his homie? So, you know what I mean? Like, the amount of time he asked me, if I would forgive him and how could he make up for it, or, you know, what do I ask of him? Like, You know what I mean? Like, how do you make up for that? Of course, I'm not going to tell you the whole truth about everything, but it's like TMI, in my opinion. I mean, I already told you all the big, ugly stuff. But, you know, like I said, how do you pretend like your man's going to be sitting there with you at home when you know he's buying tickets and flights to come over here? Let that sink in. I mean, even if by miracle he got like some type of thing where he can't leave the county or something without permission or something. Like, even if he got a thing, you know what I mean? Like, would I believe, you know, that they're really that tight? Like, no. He sounded miserable. Miserable. He was in there crying, crying, knowing he was going to come out. I'm sorry, I got to tell the truth. You know, we keep it real on MDF. At first, he was talking. He was really, really alert, real sped up. Like, he knew his shit because he had his schedule down pack. I mean, what else do you do in there but think about your next steps? You know, gotta make it right. Gotta make it right. But then he found out he was making it right to go right back to that rata. She was like, I'm gonna pay this money, but baby boy, you gonna do something for mama. He was like, wait a minute. What did I just say? This dude is all about chasing clout online. Like, he's gonna show his face how the chat wanted him to. That's why it didn't work out. The chat didn't want to see me, and that's why it didn't work out. But anyways, and nobody was even looking for his shot back then. They still ain't. They still ain't. Y'all still ain't shit. Y'all still ain't shit. Santos family, y'all ain't shit. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know what y'all doing in LA, except for panhandling online. Like, I literally don't beg the chat for coin. They don't pay my rent. They don't pay my U-Haul to live out of. And you know what I'm saying? I don't have to go to a welfare hospital to birth my children. Literally. But, you know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I worked hard to be able to brag that hard. You think I'm going to come and let some simp, some beta come and mess it up? Especially I got somebody new. Like, go somewhere, like, already. You know? You're literally blocking my blessings. So, with that said, hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, hit the subscribe button, and share it out. Comment, share, like, thumbs up. But subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. My Sunday fam. Bye-bye.